But by spreading the implants as far apart as possible, and by placing the most posterior of those implants at an angle to avoid the sinus, we see how this implant-retained arch can become a reality. After the implants are placed, abutments are added to the implant fixtures, to which the final prosthesis will attach. This prosthesis is held in place by tiny screws that go through the prosthesis and into the... This movie demonstrates the use of small implants made by Bicon, placed in the posterior mandible that has experienced severe atrophy. Their short length and width provide support while also avoiding the mandibular nerve. These 5 mm long implants can be placed in as little as 7 mm of bone and restored with posts and cores and crowns. When the food hits the gum in this area, it can have no effect, or it can break the seal between the gums and the implant head. This newly created pocket quickly fills with plaque and tartar. In the early stages, it can be cleaned, and the gum tissue may reattach to the implant. This attachment can be broken again, however, creating a deeper pocket that cannot be adequately cleaned and resulting in the tissue being unable to reattach to the implant. Occupied. These sockets usually fill with bone created by the body within a few months of extraction. With very little bone loss, this is the ideal time to place the implant fixtures. If implants are not placed for a period of time, the bone will atrophy, and only smaller diameter implants may be placed in the remaining bone. With further delay will come greater bone loss, resulting in only very narrow diameter implants being placed in the remaining bone. They will experience more trauma and provide less bite support. Severe atrophy levels mean implants cannot be placed without the patient undergoing bone enhancement procedures first. So we see how the situation... The flap is reflected from the teeth. A prefabricated human graft tissue can be placed into the area. The graft is adjusted to fit and sutured into place. The flap is then